Hello and welcome to another video from Minus Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today, well, we're looking at something that is very unusual. It's very rare and difficult to find and very collectible nowadays. We are looking at the 1997 release by CIC Video for their Star Trek First Contact VHS Video promotion, and this was a Borg cube that was used for a display in a shop, and it was all based on obviously the 1996 movie Star Trek First Contact, which was incidentally directed by Jonathan Frakes, who plays Commander William Riker, and has made his film debut in directing. It was the 8th movie of the Star Trek franchise and the second movie that starred the cast of the Star Trek Next Generation. And the film, the crew of the Enterprise, and it's USS Enterprise E, because the D was destroyed at the end of Generations. And they travel back in time from the 24th century to the 21st century to stop the Borg from conquering Earth by changing the past. The movie was a terrific success. It was released on 22nd November 1996. It ran for just under 2 hours, I think about 112 minutes. And a little bit of trivia, the budget for First Contact was $45 million, and it grossed to the box office $146 million. So a good return from a terrific movie. Now, the VHS video cassette was released a year later in 1997, and there was a huge promotion for the VHS video to come out, and CIC Video, who was the suppliers of the video cassettes, they decided to do a big promotional with a lot of different Borg merchandise that would go into the video shops. So they had these Borg cubes. They also had full standing Borg figures, cardboard figures, and figures of Picard and Zefram Cochrane, and there was all sorts of other. There was cardboard models of the Enterprise and so on that was all there for the promotion of the video. This particular item is of the Borg cube. And as I say, it was the promotional item for that video cassette. And this is the item in front of us, and it is quite huge. Well, I say quite huge, it's big. And it does have a hanging cord on the top where it would have hung from a ceiling and been rotating on the ceiling, so you could see all around the sides of the cube. And there you can see, if I just turn it round to the side, you can see you've got the images there of Data, Picard and the Borg Queen amongst the drones, all the Borg drones, the Borg cube, and of course the Enterprise flying towards it there. It does have some writing on the bottom here, which is Star Trek is a registered trademark of Paramount Pictures, all rights reserved, and it's copyright 1997 by Paramount Pictures, so on. So, but I just want to give you an idea of the size of this, because it's quite a big display. So it measures, well, it's 12 inches or 30 centimeters, and it's squared. So it is a foot square all the way around. So there we have, whichever way you want to look at it, whether it's that way up, I think it was that way up. So there we have the main picture of Picard, Data and the Borg Queen. If we drop it down to the front there, you can see again the Enterprise powering into the Borg cube there. I think that's where the sphere popped out. And on the sides it obviously says Star Trek First Contact on video and on sound now, and it's the same on the second side there, and back around this side you've got the two images again. On the top you can see you've got the image of the Borg sphere, which is just popping out of the cube as the cube is about to explode, as we saw in the film. And back on the other side again, it's got Star Trek First Contact on video and on sound now. So as you can see, that is the promotional item. There's not a great deal to say about this, but it would have hung from a ceiling by the cord, as you can see, as I'm holding it there, and it would have been rotating probably round or moving as the doors opened and air come in. So that would have been the display. I can remember seeing these in the video shops back in the day when the video was released. It was a big thing for us. We didn't actually have one of these on display when the video cassette was released back in the 90s. However, we did have a cardboard cutout of the Enterprise, and we also had a stand-up of the Borg. So that was our promotion that was given to us when the video cassettes came out. So, but that was back in the day. Those are long since gone, I'm afraid. But this item is still available, and it was a promotional item, as I say, from the shop, and it was basically up on display for quite some time when the video came out, before being removed and popped into the stock room, where it stayed for 25 years until we went in and bought out the stock, and this was amongst the former display items that were still sitting in the back stock room on a shelf. So I can't remember seeing many of these around, and they certainly don't come up for sale very often on the platforms. I did have a look on the platforms, as I'm sure you're going to ask me, do they come up very often? And the answer to that is no. It was only cardboard, and it was only meant to be a display piece while the video came out, so they wasn't made to be last the test of time. However, this one has done remarkably well. It's in very good condition. There is a few little wear marks on the tips of the corners where it's been sat on a shelf, but otherwise it is in fantastic condition for something that is 28 years old now. Absolutely lovely piece, great for any collection. Anyone with their Star Trek First Contact collection, to have that dangling from the ceiling above their display would be absolutely phenomenal. Do they come up for sale on the platforms very often? No, they don't. As I said, I did have a hunt around the platforms. I think I found one other one, which was in the USA, nothing anywhere else. And that, I think, sold quite quickly. So, no, it's quite a rare piece, really. So, and we only have the one. But as of now, this particular item is available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Trek items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful, wonderful Star Trek First Contact video display box cube, Borg cube. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.